Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mangs, and I welcome you to part 2 of Let's Play Fire Emblem: The Road to Ruin. We are just done with the prologue right here, so we're gonna jump into what I think will be chapter 1, Responsibilities. Ah, they even made a little bit of a custom map. That's cool. Okay, so now I'm gonna get a backstory to the continent. I've been, it's not bad actually to have a prologue before you do this. I actually like that. The continent of Pandosia. Pandosia? Really? That's the best name you could make up? Like Pandosia? Ah, come on, that's not good. I'm sorry, that sounds weird. But hey, I'm not gonna criticize names. I'm not good at making names either. Said to be created by... I guess I kinda just did, though. My bad. Said to be created by the goddesses. Its terrain is striking, its leaders contrasting. Who are the goddesses? And why have they made this? Okay, I'm sorry, I'm being overly critical on the dialogue right now, but it's a little bit weird. Its leaders contrasting. To the west lays Axum, one of Pandosia's largest countries. Led by King Merovac, its people cherish their pride and their power. Known for a large and varied military, Axum is not to be trifled with. Okay, so they're pretty much burned. To the north lies the theocracy of Orontes, the Holy Land. Led by the Pontifex Hanalis, her ward is said to be that of the four goddesses. Many people take pilgrimage to Ornotis in search of spiritual enlightenment. Okay, so it's Edda, basically. In the heart of Pandosia, the kingdom is the kingdom of Sybaris. It's led by the young King Dalman as well as the senates. Originally much larger, Sybaris' influence has receded in the recent years. In between these three countries is Mora, a relatively new country. Mora seceded from Sybaris 4 years ago. Led by President Kraval, Mora strives to increase his standing in the world. To the northeast lies Gayron. Gayron, really? Ruled by the five warlords. There is often much strife in this land. Okay, so it's basically Sake, or Sase. None of the warlords trust each other with so much as a loaf of bread. Okay. Hostility and warfare are the norm here. Further east is the kingdom of Prydain. While Orontes is the spiritual center for Pandosia, Prydain is the cultural center. Many great artists and performers live here, championed by their king Alphen. In the central south lies the trade republic of Asteria. Ruled by a senate of merchants, it is perhaps the wealthiest countries of them all. Unfortunately, much of its wealth exists in the upper class, never seen by the commoners. Finally, there is the stratocracy Tyrants, boasting the strongest army in Pandosia. Military personnel hold political office here. The people of Tyrants is probably a better way to pronounce it, are proud of it, and its culture is steeped in tradition. While Pandosia has seen minor conflicts and skirmishes, it remains largely at peace. But despite this, tension seems to have mounted between several of the countries recently. It is only a matter of time before this tension finally snaps. Then it all changed when the Fire Nation attacked. The kingdom of Sybaris has attacked neighboring Mora. They mount a brutal ambush and many innocent people are slain. The survivors can only wonder as to why Sybaris would commit such an atrocity. Axum, a close ally of Mora, responds to this horror by declaring war on Sybaris. Vance, a mercenary, is sent to the Axum-Mora border. His mission is to eliminate all Sybaris units encountered. Okay, so it's your traditional, this continent has several countries, and there is peace between them, and suddenly one nation attacks and nobody knows why. Okay, I guess that works, you know. It's a solid plot. It's a little bit used, but you know, it's solid. Okay, we have Cleric Chick. You know, I'm usually a sucker for clerics, but I don't know, this one just doesn't do it for me. Now I'm talking in regardness to cuteness / sexiness. This is nothing, no criticism of her character, it's just my personal taste. I always love cleric girls, but this one, I don't know, it's something about her hair. It's too modest. Did you have any luck finding it? No, I didn't. I must have checked at least half a league back. But I didn't find your necklace. Oh, I see. Did it belong to someone you knew? Yeah, it did. It belonged to my mother. She gave that necklace to me shortly before illness took her. I'm sorry to hear that. It makes finding that necklace all the more important. I'm sorry. This is all my fault. If only I hadn't dropped it. Hey, now cheer up, Sylvia. You gotta have a little faith. Telling a cleric to have faith, that's funny. We'll find your necklace, I know we will. Oh, Jorin, thank you. Save your thanks for when we find it then. Quick, get behind me. I like how he rescued her for like a second there, that's cute. Well, look at what we have here, a couple of travelers, just out enjoying the day. Perhaps, but we need to get going, excuse us. Hey, what's the hurry, Slick? Stay and chat a while. We really need to get going. We're searching for something. No, you wouldn't be happen to look for a necklace now, would ya? Perhaps what I'm holding here? That's... You'll give that necklace back right now, it belongs to us. Oh, so it does belong to you, does it? How convenient! You bastards, hand it over! You know what I think. I think you got some more valuables. What are we gonna do about that, boss? That's a good question. Got the knight, but leave the girl in one piece. You don't have to be a necklace to be valuable. Damn, there's too many of them. Sylvia, we have to run. Uh-oh. Damn, they got us cornered. Quite the trap they planned for us. I got no choice but to fight them off. I can help you, Jorin. I can use my staff to heal you if you get hurt. I was hoping to not get you involved. Jorin, there's too many for you to fight them alone. Let me help you. You're right. Well, we'll fight them up together. Alright, so this is the border, huh? It doesn't look like Sabaris is here at all. Chief, look down there. Someone's in trouble. Looks like a lone knight is trying to protect someone from those thugs. Mercenaries, time to go on a rescue mission. We'll reinforce those two, and even the odds. That mission may just have gotten a bit more difficult. Look here, Sabaris. No, fuck yeah. I'm struggling to read the dialogue today. Look there, Sabaris has arrived. Oh. Soldiers of Sabaris, give no quarter to these Axum fools. Remember, we fight for our honor. Okay. Damn, what lousy timing. But nothing's changed. We're helping out that knight. Then focus on defeating the enemy. Mercenaries, move out! Okay, so here we have the second mission. Another outdoor map. This is the boss, Morrigar. Okay, he's an armor knight. 11 defense. That seems to be the magical number for armor knights nowadays. Okay, who do we have here? We have Jorin, a sword knight, with a soldier from Orange's army, Sylvia's constant companion. Why is he her constant companion? Like, all the fucking time? That's a weird way to write things, I don't know. Constant companion, like... Okay, if they've been together all their lives, then maybe. Okay, so he's a sword knight, which means that he can only use swords. That's cool. I like that. Sylvia, a quiet cleric from Ornatus who desires to help others. Okay, a generic a cleric girl as it can get. She has the light affinity. Okay, well, let's go rescue them then, I suppose. Let us see here. We have a guy with an iron axe. We have an iron sword. Let's check if anyone got any special weapons. Droppable steel sword over here. Okay, that's cool. I suppose we all have to just charge down here anyway, don't we? Let's see. Is this a safe spot? This should be relatively safe, I think. Yep. Let's use the short bow. Maybe I'll get a crit. Yeah. But anyway, I think I need to get the Vance down there and talk to the knight. Hit points and skill. Wow. You're not really impressing me much, Buck, I gotta say. Alright, can I kill this guy? Nope. I probably need to use Ava. But if I place her here, at least she'll shield the archer from the other guy. Okay, nice. The slim sword will have to do here. The problem I have with having a Swordmaster Jagan is that Swordmaster Jagans are not very good at leaving people at low health, because at any point they can crit, which makes things a little bit difficult for us, you know? I think I would have preferred a Paladin Jagan, to be quite honest. At least you can relatively, you know, calculate how much damage they're gonna do. And that, by that you can use them to soften foes for other guys to weaken, but... or other guys to finish off, I should say. Hit point, skill, luck, and defense. Whereas Ava, she can kill anyone, really, she touches if she's lucky enough. It's really difficult to work around that. Even with the slim sword, she has a roughly 30% chance to crit the enemy. Okay, these are much weaker than the bandits we fought in the previous mission, because Vance can actually wander in around kill them. Oh well. Okay. You go, Jorin. So let's see how many of the Sibaris, or sorry, yeah, they are Sibaris troops. Let's see how many of the Sibari troops actually are stationary and how many are mobile. That guy is mobile. That guy is mobile. So the guys on the bridge are stationary. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so Doran will finish off that guy. What a lazy cleric, not healing your friend. What is this nonsense? Alright, can I kill this guy? Should be able to. If I use the iron bow. There we go. Are there any forts here? Oh, what? A talisman? Seriously? Oh, right, of course! They took her necklace. Ah! I wonder what happens if I use that before talking to them. Okay, this is too scary. Can I double with the javelin? No, I can't. It's gonna have to be Alba who lands the finishing blow right here. Okay, wow, okay, so that's kind of cool, actually, I like that. At first it felt very random, like why the fuck would you place a talisman on a guy in chapter 1? But they had actually taken a necklace, so it's okay from a story perspective. I like that, that's cool. Oh no. Bum 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 bum. Okay, so not that many of the enemies are stationary, so we should be able to pick them off with relative ease. Okay, let's go talk to this guy. Listen up, brigands. You won't take me without a fight. I will... Why aren't you raising your blade? I'm here to rescue you, not to kill you. My name is Vance. My companions and I were in the area when we spotted you. We figured you could use a hand with these thugs. So you're here to help us out. Many thanks. Save it for when we cut our way out of here. Agreed. By the way, I'm Jorin, and my companion is Sylvia. It's good to meet you, Vance. Same goes to you, but hey, let's go. The enemy's waiting. Okay. Time to kill this guy then. So he's basically a Beowulf. He's like a free knight who can only use swords. It's okay, because I always thought social knights were ridiculously OP, because they could use both swords and lances, and you know. So I assume there's... Oh, I need to turn off the healer animations. I suppose you don't have to give the talisman to Sylvia. I still like... I don't want to use it because... I don't know, it feels weird. Okay, let's do this. I like to have the healer animations off. Okay. I guess we can place Alva right here. We definitely don't want the archer guy to be attacked, that's for sure. Gonna move Buck down here, and Tori needs a little bit of healing. Okay, there sure are a lot of enemies coming for us. You see, it's difficult to have a swordmaster as a Jagan. It really is. Maybe that's the point of it. But I don't know. The whole point of Jagans is to use them to give experience to your younger guys. At least that's how a skilled Fire Emblem gamer uses Jagans. Again, it kind of is annoying that I'm not allowed to do that. Alright, I'm gonna use the short blade. I kinda need to take these enemies out quickly, I feel. The short blade seems better than the armor slayer. It may have less might, but it's easier to wield. We could rescue... Oh, I can talk. Strange. What's strange? How this war began, it was very abrupt. Yeah, but it did happen. It did happen pretty suddenly. Sibar is attacking Mora. But why do it? Perhaps to try and reclaim the land? Mora did succeed from Sibaris. Yeah, but that was 40 years ago. I'm sure you've heard the stories. The people had had enough of their king. He used stiff taxes for his own benefit, and left the people to their miserable lives. Yeah, and the Mora province was particularly devastated, so the people rose up and broke away from Sibaris. The king was eventually assassinated as well. His wife, son, and brother too. They were all scheming, as much as he was. The people gave them no mercy. I had heard that the niece who succeeded him was different. A total opposite, in fact. She won the people's respect, as well as their hearts. But she passed away a couple of years ago. What's that son of hers up to? Regardless, let us hope Sibaris proves a worthy foe. Why do you say that? How else can one grow stronger? Well, you must fight adequate foes to gain strength. True, but why do you want to get stronger? Well, why not? Having the ability to protect yourself is important. But I feel we've spoken for too long. We must press on. That was sudden. Alright, I haven't checked if there's any more conversations going on right here. Ah, there are! So we have one with Tori right here. Hey, Buck, come on! We got a battle to win! Let's get moving there, Turbo! Oh, hey, Tori. Well, aren't you just a ball of energy? I'm a little tired is all. Nothing special. You're always taking it easy. Don't you want to get in here? You know, give them what for? No, not really. Being really wild in a fight isn't my thing. It's better to keep it calm and stay rested. It just seems like you're always longing around. Resting and not overdo is my kind of thing. It's like how you always ask for more money. It's just something you like to do. What? What's that supposed to mean? Well, you know, you're always asking Vance for a raise. That's last week, You're making me sound like a greedy hag! Aw, I didn't say that at all. You might as well have. You know what? Forget it. Forget we ever talked, ever. I just came over here to try and cheer you up. But then, you just go and spit in my face. Don't talk to me anymore, but oh wow, what a drama queen. Huh? Aw, crud. Way to be smooth with the ladies, Buck. Man, I'll probably hear about this from once. But Tori shouldn't have started saying stuff. Yeah, what to do. I feel like these conversations remind me more of support conversations than anything else, but not that I'm complaining though, but it just feels a little weird is all. Are there more conversations to be had? I probably shouldn't do them now, but okay, not from here at any rate. Okay, so there's a lot of enemies coming. We have to use the forests to the best of their advantage. I'm not sure if Tori's gonna double this guy, but hey, he missed. That's nice. Wow, what's up with her getting, like, super pissed at Buck? Is it that time of the month? Okay. And for any female viewers getting annoyed by my PMS jokes, I have always been like this. My humor is terrible, you have been warned. I might, like, include a poster on my channel saying, like, warning bad humor. I take no responsibility for my bad jokes. Okay. I should probably check for more conversations. Since I'm trying to review everything about this hack, I want to try to get as many of these conversations as I can. I just wish that they included an option like in Fire Emblem 4, where you could actually check a list to see who could talk to who. That was such a nice idea by the Fire Emblem 4 designers, that you could actually check, you know, are there any conversations to be had? Yes, look here. You know, so you don't have to constantly check. I really like that. I didn't feel like it broke the game's immersion at all. Okay, so we need to do something about that guy. Let's see, can we kill him with... I really want her to get a lance, a good lance. Okay, so we need to use the short blade for this one. There we go, maybe we can use, what's the Swords Knight's name again? I gotta really learn their names. I don't want to call them Sword Knight dude. Jorin. Can't double the guy. I'm thinking about probably just using Avat to kill this guy. I'll use the Piandao just to make sure I kill him. I don't want to have an archer around when I'm using my Pegasus. That can go wrong so quickly. But that being said, I really like these little conversations. They do add a lot to the game, I feel. And I'm really happy that the developers took the time. I'm going to say the developers because I don't think Primefusion is the sole creator of this game. They always usually receive a little bit of help, so I'm going to say the developers, not just developer. Although I'm sure he has made most of the work himself, since his name is on the front page of the game. Yeah, I'm going to assume that there are multiple people making this. They usually are. Yeah, I'm happy that they took their time to write these dialogues. They add a lot to the characters. They're fleshing them out. I'm feeling like I'm starting to get to know them, which is always nice. Okay. Will there be many more characters or reinforcements at this stage? I hope not. Okay, let's go and heal up Jorin. I see a good spot for him to be in. I can place him here. I can place Ava here to shield Sylvia. Let's see, how can I do this? I could throw a javelin at him, I suppose. And then I can finish him off with Vance. No conversations? Okay. We can use the Iron Sword for this. Awesome. Another level up for Vance. What will we get? Hit points, skill, and speed. Okay, that's nice. 0 resistance, like a Baus. Who needs resistance anyway? Overrated. Oh wow. Yeah, you're gonna get fucked, son. Taste the Super Jagan. Actually, I'm not sure if she's a Super Jagan or not. I hope she's not, but you never know. Alright, are we gonna have more reinforcements now? Because this is starting to get a little bit monotonous. Okay. Can we kill this guy? Not sure. I don't know if these guys move or not. I guess I'll find out. Still haven't used the talisman. I'm gonna see if something happens when I trade the talisman over to her. Nothing? Okay, so there's no story elements connected to that thing. It's okay though. I just wanted to check if they actually took their time to make a little bit of an event whenever she got the talisman. I really didn't know who I should give it to. I always think it's a tricky thing with stat boosters. Oh crap, I completely forgot about that. That was a little bit stupid of me. That's fine though. I think Buck should be able to take a shot from the archer. But do they move though? That's the big question. No, they don't. They're completely stationary. Okay, so we just need to kill these guys and everything should be good. I always hate moving into archer's range though with Pegasus Knights, even though I think they're stationary, because sometimes the AI goes, "Woohoo, tricked you!" Okay, so hit skill, speed, and resistance. Okay, good. Is she gonna be like, right, a steel sword. Cool. I was just about to say, is she gonna be an annoying Pegasus Knight and never level strength? Because I hate it when Pegasus Knights never level strength. That's so fucking annoying. Okay, we can do some damage right here. And I think Joran should be able to finish off that guy right now. Okay, awesome. I gotta be careful with my healer now. Gotta be real careful because she's really low. Can I heal Buck safely? No, I can't. How much damage does this guy do? 11 damage, that's fine. I think I'll just, I really don't want to call for vulnerary, but at the same time, I don't know. Okay, so I gotta take out those armor knights. Luckily, I do have an armor slayer, so that's nice. Let's heal up Vance. I just gotta make sure he... Let's see, how much damage can he do to this guy? He can't kill him in one turn, which is nice. Green armor knights! They're dogas! Okay, can I kill the guy? I hope so. Let's see, I can double him. I do have a 14% chance to crit. You know, I could land a critical. Okay. Then 12 hit points left. I guess I could attack this guy. I'll throw a javelin at him first. Yeah, that should be enough to kill him. Okay, this is nice. Now I can move in and heal. No, actually, I do think I healed this turn. Ah, nice one. I level up for Joran. He is going to be level 4 right now. Hit points, strength, speed. Okay, so I just need to take out the remaining troops and then it's straight on towards... I think I'll just kill this archer. My patience is not that great. I don't know. Might as well use Ava a little bit. And I don't like having archers. You know, suddenly they decide to move because you attack them and... Oh! What the... This is the shit I'm talking about right here! Oh my fucking god. I hate it. I hate it when games do that. Seriously, stop it. Like, you never know what causes the archers to move. Ugh, I hate that shit. That's not really so much a criticism towards the developers. It's more, I don't really know if they coded them to be like that. If they did, then fuck you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I hate it when that happens. You know, when you when you can't really predict an AI's movements, when it's like, okay, is that archer going to move after I attack him? Do I need to do damage to him first before he starts moving? Or is he stationary all the time? These are things that are a little bit annoying because you can never really know them because you can't look into the game's code. I like it when games give you a little bit of hints, like telling you that they're gonna move after they're attacking. Like, I felt like Midnight Sun did that very well. Fire Trust would always say stuff like, okay, I think they'll charge at us right now, and stuff like that, and I always thought that was really good. 9 damage, that's completely fine. Ah, nice one, crits. Okay, awesome. I think I'll just kill the boss with Vance. Skill, defense, and resistance. Might as well heal people up, I think. Get some experience on our healer. I see no houses or villages to visit or anything like that. There's a fighter up there. He's kind of just standing there. I guess I'll go kill him with Jory. Or Jorin. Alright, let's heal up Vance. Ah, that's a level up for our healer. Defense. Wow. Awesome. Okay, I can't see any more conversations. I really can't. But I guess I haven't tried all possible combinations. Alright, Jorin should have no difficulties taking down this guy. Oh, he'll even double him. Okay, great. I do like to get as much experience as possible without going into, like, super grind mode. At the same time, you gotta conserve your weapons a little bit. I have no idea how long it's gonna take me before I reach the first shop. I did get 1500 gold from the boss, which is nice. Yeah, okay. Guess I'll just kill the guy then. I'll just place Vance there for the time being. Okay, this guy do have a javelin. So I gotta be a little bit careful. Do I just kill this guy? Probably. I can't. Unless I get a crit, which is possible. Okay, it's okay. None of my guys are in danger of being within lethal range anyway, so we're completely fine. Sylvia has 11 hit points, but this guy does 12 damage, and she has a defense of 2, so that's completely fine. She'll be left with 1 hit point. And here comes the boss. Pitiful sellswords, unable to see the truth. What are you babbling about? There's more to your employers that meets the eye. If this is how you grovel for life, it's a sad attempt. Impotent fool, you'll learn the error of your ways. Okay, so he claims our employers are evil. Well, considering we work for... Oh, nice, a critical. Considering we work for General McDouchebagson, I don't find that hard to believe. Don't fall for Axum's lies. Okay. So I guess the big plot twist of this hack is going to be that we find out that we're fighting for the bad side. Hit points, strength, skill, speed, nice. Oh, that just ends the map. Okay. Phew, it's over. There were a lot of them. Good thing we pulled through, okay. What do we do now, Vance? Are we heading back? Honestly, I'm not keen about talking to Valamar again. I think we should head south a bit. There might be more soldiers lurking around. I wonder what Sibara's tactics are. Their movements have been erratic. First they send a too small strike force, now this paltry invasion troop? Not what I would call a smart warfare. You're right, it's definitely strange. But we don't have time to worry about that. Let's make sure the rest of the area is clear and go back. Agreed, let's continue. That was a tight spot you two were in. I'll be honest, I wasn't sure we'd make it. Thanks a lot for the help back there. We really appreciate what you did. Thank you so much. My name's Vance. I lead this group of mercenaries. What's your story, if I don't mind me asking? If you don't mind me asking. I'm Sylvia, and this is Jorin. We're from Orontes. The Holy Land, huh? What brings you two down here? Well, it's not the most honorable tale. It's only fair to tell you we're deserters. You say that like it's the end of the world. We were part of the army. I thought I could be something great if I joined. A gallant knight, defender of the people. I just wasn't up to it. The military was way more intense than what I thought. I was in a way over my head. The church and the military are really one and the same in Orontes. Our highest officers are as much spiritual leaders as they are tacticians. I was originally a part of a small church congregation. We took in the sick and the poor and got them back on their feet. None of us knew anything of fighting. We only wanted to help. My skill with the staff drew an officer's attention, however. They were going to reassign me to a combat unit. I am no warrior, nor do I wish to be on the battlefield. So you two ran? Yeah, sounds kinda pathetic, huh? No, not really. But I'm a little biased compared to other people. I know how you two feel. Where are you from? Okay, how was I gonna pronounce this? Tyrins? Tyrins. Yeah, Tyrins. I'm gonna call it Tyrins. Home to the greatest military on Pandosia. And some of the most uptight bastards you'll ever meet. I couldn't handle the pressure either. We're not so different. Anyway, you two are welcome to come with us if you want. Hearing that you've gone through the same thing as us, but being able to overcome the fallout, it gives me hope. Jorin, I think we should go with them. It's not like we had anywhere else to go, but I agree. Okay, we're in. Thanks, Vance. Sure thing. Alright, let's get going. Okay, so that's chapter 1. I kind of missed a village to visit a little bit more than just the plains with units on them. So far, would have to say that the story still feels a little bit generic, but I'm still, I'm still trying to be open and allowing it to impress me without being too harsh or too quick to judge it. Yeah, I'm just gonna give I'm gonna give the hack a little bit more time to impress me, I think. But as I said so far, kind of generic. I'm not really getting the whole wow, this is amazing feel. But at the same time, it's not bad. It's definitely not bad. But I feel like the map the map felt very plain. It was very plain. There was absolutely nothing going on. There was a bunch of plain, like no pun intended. There was a lot of grass. There was a bridge, and I didn't really feel like you could use the terrain to your advantage. I used a little bit of forests, for dodging. That's about it. There was no forts, no strategic positions to be in. I wasn't flanked by any side. The enemy really only came from one side. I didn't feel like it was an urgent mission to go and rescue those guys. Maybe I'm expecting too much from chapter 1, but I feel like there's no reason not to include a little bit of extra spice, if you get what I mean. Throw in a brigand, and have a village in the north. Give me something, give me some incentive to actually get my units out there. Don't let me just turtle, because that's what I did right now. I turtled. I gathered all my troops down at the south, I placed them on the forest tiles, and I turtled the map until the reinforcements stopped coming, and then I just, went and killed the boss. Give me some incentive, If I'm to be perfectly honest, place the knight and the cleric, place them on the opposite side of the map, on the other side of the river, and have me fight my way through the soldiers in order to get to them. That way, you kind of give me a sense of urgency. And if you think that the AI is stupid, simply just make them blue units instead of green ones. I don't mind it when people do that. When they give you 2 new units and they just make them blue from the get-go, so you can control them. So you don't have to go through the whole recruiting them crap by talking to them. People obsess over green units too much, I feel, in the Game Boy Advance games. The earlier Fire Emblem games did this, were a little bit better with this. Like, for example, in Fire Emblem 1, where you meet Harden and his knights, they start out as blue units. And I have no problem with that, Just let me control them from the start. So that's really my criticism of this chapter. Give it a little bit of spice. Give it that little extra thing I'm looking for, Just don't place soldiers on a grass map and have them fight me. I crave more from this. I really do. But aside from that, I'm not bored yet. So I'm going to keep playing. And I hope that the maps will start to improve. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this patch. My name is Mangs, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.